So apparently, a lot of people are not too happy with the Dragon Age. Now, I wanted to watch this, basically give my impressions, kind of look and see if it's good or bad. That being said, I have not played any of the other Dragon Age games, so take that with a grain of salt. Now, I have played a lot of RPG games, so I want to give, I guess, kind of an outside perspective and just kind of see if we think it's going to be good, worth playing, or going to be straight garbage. So let's dive into it. And if you guys haven't seen the trailer, I would go check that out, but I'm assuming if you're watching this, you have. So this is like the full 20-minute gameplay
I hope Nev's
showcase
as good
they
at
did.
finding people as you claim.
She's the best damn detective I've ever met. If she says she's got a lead on Solus, I believe her.
I assume this is probably pretty
Should
close
we
to
be in more
the
of a
start of
hurry
the
to get out
game.
of here?
We don't want to look conspicuous. Just get out of here nice and casual. Find Nev Gallus and stop Solus.
Hold on, is this yeah, max quality? I mean, the graphics look pretty good.
You
I would
still
say,
think you can talk him down before he starts his big ritual?
That
I mean, for
ritual
modern
is going
games,
to tear down the veil. The only thing
this is what I would
separating us
expect.
from the Fade and an endless number of demons. I have to talk him down.
Wait! But I didn't do anything!
Get down.
Are they after us? Is it because of the bar?
Word travels fast in Minrathous.
We've got to help her.
We don't have time to get arrested, especially if...
Floating castle.
Oh, crap.
We're too late.
The ritual started. But if we hurry, we can still stop Solus before...
Yeah, I mean, the graphics aren't like crazy. I mean, it's raining, like you can somewhat see that they're like wet, but it's not graphics are not top tier,
it finishes.
which
Let's
isn't the
go.
most important thing.
Harding's this way. She'll get us to Dumont Plaza.
Watch out! Is Solus summoning demons on purpose?
My guess is the veil is weakening, and they're slipping through the cracks.
And when
Is it just me, or do do you guys feel like every game we're just fighting demons now? Like, why why do I feel like that's the main villain for every single game? Demons. I mean, is it that hard to come up with like some new villains?
the veil comes down completely?
And the whole world is going to look a lot like this. Come on, this way. It should get us to Harding.
I want to see some combat.
You're safe now. Get inside and bar the door as quick as you can, okay?
Thank you, miss.
Harding, you all right?
I've been doing what I can to help. The ritual must be weakening the veil. There are a lot of scared people out
That
here.
X
And a lot
bow,
of demons.
that thing is clean.
Haven't seen this many come through the Fade in years.
What about you two? Are you okay?
A little shaky, in a hurry, never better. So I don't know. I would really hope that they have like a character customization, but it hasn't been shown quite yet. So I don't know about that. But I think from what I understand, the biggest reason people are mad is because the other Dragon Age games are more like not I don't know about like turn-based combat, but like switching between the characters, stuff like that, like having a team. And I think this one's more geared towards like traditional RPG of like combat, like, you know, dodging attacks, rolling around, from that aspect.
We're good, but we need to move.
Agreed. Solus isn't waiting, neither can we.
Have you got my gear?
Right over there. Where's Nevgalis? Wasn't she at the meeting point?
The Venatori got to her first. They grabbed her before we arrived and paid
You
off
got
the
geared
bar
up in
owner to
about
keep it
2
quiet.
seconds.
I'm not surprised our detective did something to piss off a cult of murderous blood mages, but their timing stinks. The bar owner said the Venatori took Nev to Dumont Plaza. Can you get us there, Harding?
Rook, you're with the Shadow Dragons. I figured you'd know Minrathous better than I do.
Sure, but Minrathous is huge, and this is nowhere near my neighborhood. I can try.
Don't worry, scouting's my specialty. Follow me.
Eyes up. We've got company.
I feel like the dialogue's a little cheesy.
Demons, here they come.
Yeah, okay, so there's no option to switch characters, which I think is a big aspect of the other Dragon Age games. A lot of rolling and dodging. This guy's getting pieced up, man. Who's playing this?
I think that's the last of them.
Level 1.
Good. Let's
10
get to
XP.
Dumont Plaza and find Nev. Patch yourselves up if you need it.
So I'm wondering if you play as just one main character through the whole thing.
I don't get it. If Solus tears down the Veil, doesn't that destroy everything?
Solus always talked about how beautiful the ancient world was.
That world exists.
I will say I like landscapes like this, kind of like Elden Ring, where it's like very vertical and vast compared to like very like one level and small hills and plains and stuff like that. I like the big fantasy aspect of just super tall random buildings, mountains, stuff like that.
Before the Veil, and he wants to bring it back.
But is it completely open world, or is it like guided, like a guided
Even
RPG?
if his ritual kills us all in the process. Venatori cultists!
I hate these assholes.
So it has a lock-on system combat as well, target lock.
Looks like the Venatori put up a barrier to block the way.
More intruders!
Avenge our fallen brethren!
All citizens must remain indoors until the magical anomaly is fully contained.
Yeah, I'll be honest, if you told me this was... I haven't played the other
Guess we're
Dragon
sliding down.
Age games, but I've seen videos of them. And if you told me this was, like, without telling me the name, and you said, hey, this is a Dragon Age game, I wouldn't believe you. Or if you told me to guess what game it was, no shot I would guess ever that it would be a Dragon Age game. Okay, so we got the abilities down there. He has a bow and arrow that he missed a shot.
Barictetras! The Venatori own these streets. Venatori, take your revenge!
Varric, Harding. Not the worst timing.
Nev, it's so good to see you. We thought the Venatori had kidnapped you.
They thought the same thing. A lot of Venatori in the city have reason to hate me. Figured I'd play along. Find out who wanted to settle the score this time.
Missing a
Then the
leg.
sky started raining demons. So I'm back on the job.
Appreciate it.
Flame
Look,
animations
this is
were
Nev
kind of
Gallus,
garbage.
our
They were
local
super
expert.
pixelated.
She's gonna help us find Solus. Nev, meet Rook. Both of you have done some work for the Shadow Dragons.
Isn't that a coincidence?
Some old friends said if I was working in Tevinter, the Shadow Dragons are worth trusting.
You rescued yourself. Nice job. We need information.
We haven't got a lot of time. Varric said you had a lead on Solus?
You get right to the point.
Dialogue's good and all, but
I haven't seen Solus in person, but I did find hints of old magic.
does it
Similar to
actually
what
have
you
an
get in
impact on the
Elven
game?
ruins. I traced it to a building beneath Our Lady of Victory. That's where your man is hiding.
Then let's go. Before this ritual he's doing gets any worse.
Worse, this ritual's already drawing more power than I'd expect from a dozen mages. You told me he was working alone.
I also told you he was an ancient elven god.
An elven god. Well, whatever he is, he's causing trouble in my city. Let's go.
All citizens in the canal district must remain in their homes.
So I take it they went and had a
Well,
battle,
none of them
and
raft us
then he
anymore.
ends up escaping.
I know these trees. This is Arlethan Forest.
And there's your ritual. The power involved. I've never seen anything like it.
Okay, maybe they didn't cut it.
The tremors are getting worse.
And we've got demons.
Yeah, see, we're getting more team members, but it doesn't show anything about them. So I mean, what's the point in having the team with you? Or is it kind of like a Dragon's Dogma situation?
I thought the demons were bad back in Minrathous.
The Fade's a mess this close to the ritual. No telling what could come through.
Does it feel like those tremors are getting worse?
Keep moving and try not to think about it.
Team battles their way deeper into the... See, I don't know if they're skipping the gameplay and like adding this on, or if this is actually part of the game. Okay, I think that answers it, because he jumped up on the rock, so they obviously skipped it.
We have to stop
This
this
is a
demon
boss fight.
quickly.
Dodged my attack.
Watch the lightning!
Interesting, so they actually have like boss mechanics you have to dodge. But it tells you where they land. Also gives you a dodge indicator. it seems very guided, so they're not going for like a Dark Souls approach.
How did demon this large get through the veil?
It's a pride demon. Damn thing probably sensed Solus's ego.
Everyone all right?
Good enough. Let's get to Solus.
No looting the boss.
All right. I'll take it from here.
Are you sure?
Positive. You three just keep the demons off me while I talk to him.
Varric, Solus isn't gonna stop just because an old friend asks nicely.
Solus needs someone to sell him another option, to help him justify changing his mind.
This is a mistake. You can do it.
Come on, Varric. We didn't come all this way just
Okay,
to talk to him.
there's
He was
approval
my
and
friend,
disapproval.
Brooke. I gotta try to reach him. But if he won't listen to me,
So I wonder if there's
then
like
he'll hear from Bianca.
that usually leads to some type of like romance situation.
More demons.
But he challenged him and it had no effect on
Brooke,
his
take care of the
the
demon
decision
for
of the
me.
story. Just an effect on the approval from the characters.
Hey, Chuckles. Hope I'm not interrupting.
Oh, so they straight up left him.
Let's buy him some time.
He's gonna get him to change his mind through the power of
We better talk
emotion.
fast. We can't
And
hold these
love.
demons off forever.
The combat doesn't look too bad.
The veil is a wound inflicted upon this world. It must be healed.
By drowning the world in demons?
I have taken precautions to minimize the damage, Varric.
Minimize the... People are dying right now. You need to listen. Please.
Oh, he didn't like that. Damn, that
People are
X-bow was
always dying.
clean.
It is what they do.
Shit.
So it's like
Need
a
a
classic
better plan.
villain
Do you
doing a
want me to
bad
take the
thing
shot?
Won't work. He's too
for a
powerful.
justified reason.
What if we disrupt the ritual?
How?
See those statues? If we break the scaffolding holding that one up, the whole thing will come down on Solus.
It's risky. Interrupting a ritual of this scale will have consequences.
And what about the demons? Varric needs us to hold them off.
Right, you two stay here. I'll bring down the statue.
What? No. Stepping into all that raw magic is suicide.
The storm could tear you apart.
Anyone got a better idea?
Fine, but you'll need backup. I'm with you.
I'm a mage. I'll go.
Either way, someone needs to stay back and deal with the demons.
Hell yeah, I'll take Neve. Not Harding. She's got a bow and arrow.
Let's go, Hardy. Nev, Keep the demons off us.
You got it.
It's an ice mage. I feel like it's one of those app commercials that you see on like TikTok and Instagram that like they're shitty games and they like obviously miss the target and they're like, oh, I can't do it, it's too hard, can you do it? Download the game and try. That shit pisses me off.
Why tear down the veil, knowing all the lives it'll cost?
We shared a journey years ago. Do you believe that I would do this if there was some other better option?
The pillar's weak, but
It isn't falling. We need to push it.
I'm with you.
Together, now!
You came a long way and made a valiant effort, Varric, but this story does not end with my downfall.
Push!
How did he get back over there that fast? Alright, so that's it. Alright, so honestly, my opinion, for one, that dude is ugly. I mean, my take on the game, right? So, like I said in the beginning, I haven't played any of the other Dragon Age games. So I don't really know the full extent of the combat, but I know that's why a lot of people were mad. So as far as like I don't know, it doesn't really, I mean, it feels like an RPG game, but it was very guided, which I don't typically like. Makes me feel stupid and kind of like takes away from the immersion. Now, obviously, you can't make it like too hard, but like given the warnings and like the showing where all the stuff's landing, it makes it way too easy and kind of makes it feel like I'm playing like World of Warcraft or something. But I don't know. I mean, I could see why people are upset because like it's like I mean, if every Dragon Age game was a certain way and this one's different, but they still name it Dragon Age, then you're obviously using that game as a way to like try to boost the sales for it, but then you make it different, then obviously people are going to be upset that played the game because they like the game the way it is, and all the other games have been that in that way, if that makes sense. So I look at it from both angles, you know what I'm saying? From the other side of it, you know, they're trying something different. Maybe they're trying to captivate, obviously they're trying to captivate a wider audience. I never played the other Dragon Age games for a reason, but this one, I would probably end up playing this because I like that combat style. So, I mean, obviously they're targeting more people like me, opening the audience, but in doing that, they're losing a lot of the audience that already played the game and loved it for it being that game. So, I don't know. Tell me what you guys think. I know I'm probably missing a lot of backstory and more information, so don't hate on me, but yeah, throw some info in the comments for me.